Morning, y'all. I've seen a couple of recent videos. I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch much normal TV, I guess you could say. But anyway, some of the videos I've watched, it's like they're kind of like not really talking so great about Kubota. I'm not really sure why. We've had ours 15, 16 years. We bought it new. We bought it from dealer outside of Idabel, Oklahoma. There's their contact info. I believe it's all still the same. I mean, like I said, it's been like 15 years, but they're still there, okay? Which also was, and they had been there for years whenever we bought this from them. It was a package deal. It's a MX 5000 SU. And yeah, it's dirty. This is a farm. We don't really wash it. It's been washed like once in the 15, maybe twice in the 15 years that we've had it. Just the tractor, not the implements. But it was a package deal. It came with the spear. They were out of the connector thing at the time, and they had a local guy make this part right here to be able to connect it. It works fine, mostly. One of the holes could have been a little bit bigger, but anyway. It's, I believe, like a 45 horsepower or something like that. When we first got our place almost 20 years ago, we bought a little John Deere. I think it was like a J90, and had it for about 2 years. And then we moved up from, we couldn't handle messing with those small square bales during the summer. I mean, hauling them and stacking them in the barn, unless you got a bunch of young strapping athletic guys or girls, it's killer. It's killer. I mean, we was doing that almost 20 years ago, and we wasn't spring chickens then, so we moved up, and this is what we moved up to, something that we could move the big rolls of hay. And neighbor we get most of our hay from makes these great big, like 800 to 1,000 pound rectangular bales of coastal Bermuda, excellent hay. So we had to move up. And this is what we got. And I hate to tell y'all this, but we're not good tractor parents. We're not. I'm confessing right now. Okay? It has spent most of its life here outside. During the winter, when we got a real bad cold spell coming, we'll park it down there in one of the barns. And it's usually in the winter it stays down there because it's used for putting hay out for the horses. But other than that, most of the rest of the time of year we use it all over the place, and so we leave it out. And really, for 15 years of neglect, the seat split. That happened a few years ago. It's still okay. I mean, we probably could have stuck some tape or something on it. I don't know. But, you know, for something that we've had that long that we haven't taken the best of care of. Now, it's got about 300 hours on it, so that's low hours, you know, for a tractor on a farm. Anybody that does that knows that's not very many hours. So, you know, we were both working 3 jobs for years, so it didn't really leave much time for farm stuff. And it's really easy to get behind on stuff when that's happening, especially when you're trying to build stuff as you go, too. But anyway, back to the tractor. It's been great. We have not had to take it in and have any repairs done. We do have to do that at this point soon because it's got a leak somewhere in the hydraulics, so we have to keep an eye on that. And even the woods bush hog, it's like a 6 foot, I believe, because it's a 72, so it's 6 foot brush hog woods that was part of the package deal with this tractor. It's worked great too. And 3-year gearbox warranty on it, and it's well beyond that because it was, like I said, 15, 16 years we've had this. So I have no complaints whatsoever on the woods brush hogs. None. It's worked great. I think we've had to change the blades once or twice on it, maybe. That's it, you know. We ran over something and had to replace a front tire on the tractor, and that's it. There's one on the other side, we really probably could replace it, but It doesn't go flat. It's just the fact that it's showing some wear and tear. So, but if you're looking at tractors, you know, I don't think we went wrong at all, because no complaints, none. I think we've had to replace the battery on it once. You know, it's real easy to change the oil. This is why the oil is sitting here in the oil filter, because you just, you know, you got plenty of room to get under there to do it. But that's why everything is sitting here, because we're fixing to change the oil on it. We got to get a bigger oil filter wrench. And the oil filter's right there. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. But anyway, so there's like 2 different chambers down there underneath. I don't know if I can get down there to show y'all. But I may do a video on that just so y'all can see under there. I'm not going to crawl under there right now though. But yeah, if you're tractor shopping, I would say give them a look. I know whenever we traded in our little John Deere for this, it was, the AC just kicked on. It was a package deal similar to this. We got the bucket, the hay spear, the brush hog, box blade, and a trailer to haul it on. And same comparable package with John Deere at that time was going to run us a couple thousand more. They gave us a good trade on the little John Deere we had. They hold their value. Kubota holds their value pretty good too. I mean, it's a tractor, so it's made to be a workhorse, you know. So, and like I said, we're terrible tractor parents. We've been bad. We've used it over in the woods to push trees around and other stuff. So, if you're looking, I wouldn't look too much further, honestly. I mean, for the price comparison and whatnot, you know, just check it out. And if you're, you know, we bought new because I don't consider us mechanically inclined. I mean, it's one thing to change oil. I mean, that's easy, especially on something that's so easy access. But as far as the mechanics on it, we don't know. And so we went new so that we would have all the books and stuff to go with it. And I'm glad we did. But if you're, you know, kind of the person that works on engines and likes that kind of thing and doesn't have qualms about doing repairs, there's auctions around that you can find tractors. I know outside of Idabel, Oklahoma, there's a great big one, Brinkley auction, that has sales, and they sell all kinds of tractors and farm equipment, and from fencing to trailers to you name it. And they have a website, so you can check them out. It should be like brinkleys.com. But anyway, I just wanted to say, you know, just kind of look around, check all your options. As far as longevity, I mean, you know, 15 years is probably not much in the way of a life for a tractor, because like I said, they're made to be workhorses, and this one has held up really well, even though we've been bad parents. So, and same thing with the bush hog, you know, we try to make sure and grease it every year, a couple times a year, depending on how often we use it. And we have found you have to, let's see if you can see this, you have to kind of put some grease down here for this wheel on the back. Otherwise, it'll kind of want to start jamming up and won't turn right. But anyway, there you go. That's my opinion on Kubota. Take it for what it's worth, I guess. A penny for my thoughts? I don't know. Anyway, check out Brinkley's if you're in the market for a tractor and you're kind of, you know, it's Oklahoma, central United States. They have people come from all over to go to that sale. So, either that or just kind of keep your eyes open on the marketplace and stuff, you know. It just depends on what you need, you know. But I did make a common mistake by starting with too small of a tractor with the little J90. We should have known to go bigger, but we didn't. So, live and learn.